Welcome to Jnanda Academy. We are going to start revision smart and score fast series for computer application. So let's start with string functions, which is important topic, and almost 20% of your paper is come from this string function. So let's understand basics of string functions. So let's how we can define a string. We can have a hard coded string. String is always included in double quotes. So I have defined string str is equal to hello world in double quotes. So now the first function, let's learn what is the length. String is basically a collection of all characters. So length function gives the total number of characters. So what should be the output over here? Hello world, total number of characters will be 11. So your output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So total number of characters is 11. You will get 11. Now it's string to uppercase. Now what will happen this function? It will convert each character to uppercase. So this hello world function will string will become as capital hello world. Two lowercase function will change each and every character to lowercase. So what will be the output over here in this case? Hello world. So let's move to next function, caret function. Here you give the index or position, and for there which character is there, it will get printed. So if I give caret 0, that means always index starts from 0. So first character is H. So my output will be H. If I give 2, 0, 1, 2, what will be my output? L character. Got it? Now let's move to another function. So remember, this string dot caret function will give me a character. So return value of this function is character. Now let's move to the index of function. Index of function, you give the particular character and find the position where it is. So it will give me the integer value. So if I give the O over here, so it give me the first occurrence. Find out where it is. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 4 position will be my output. So here my answer should be 4. Now I will give the last index of. Remember this last, first letter is always in small. Then in middle word it is the capital. So last index of I is capital, of is again capital. Now if I give the last index of again character, I will give O. So it will give me the last occurrence in the string. So instead of this O, it will give me this O. So what should be here? It is 4, 5, 6, 7. Now my output will be 7. And now if I give the capital O, is this capital O present in this string? No, it is not present. So if any character which is not present in the string, then index of function will return me -1. So let's wait and run this and see the output. Let's clear all these things. Run it again. Now just put this output side by side and you will see. Length function has given me output as 11. 2 uppercase will give me hello world. 2 lowercase has given hello world. Caret 0 at H. Caret 2 position at L. First occurrence index is 4. Then last occurrence my index is 7. And then my index of O is my negative. Answer is -1. So you got, hope you have understood till this function. So you have covered length, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, caret function, index of function. So let's move to learn trim, substring, replace, starts with and ends with function. So first, there is another way how to create a string. You can hard code the string in double quotes directly, or you can use the new operator. So string str1 is equal to new string. You pass the character string in this. You can create a string object. Now this trim function removes leading and trailing spaces. Remember, leading and trailing spaces and not in between spaces. So if I give the string with spaces at the beginning and spaces at the end, it will remove it. So what should be my output over here? It will be hello world, removing leading and trailing spaces. Now I have to create a new function replace. So if I create a new string as banana and I want to replace a character A with O, that means all A characters will replace with O. So what should be my output? Banana will replace as bonono. So this is my output. Now let's move to another function, substring. Substring is give the only one index, that is begin index. Then from starting index till all end of the string, it will give me the output. So if I give the index as 1, so what will be? This is starts from 0. So from 1 to end of the string. So my output will be banana over here. Now if I give substring begin index and end index, so I will give 1, 4. So what should be my output here? Remember this, what is the end index minus 1, that is n minus 1 I will give. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So 1 to 3 characters should be my output. So what should be from A, 1, 2, 3. So Anna will be my output over here. Starts with B. Yes, this string starts with capital string B. Here you have to pass the string. That is why I have passed in B in double quotes, not a character. Remember, it gives me the whether string starts with a particular string. So starts with function. So yes, this starts with banana B. So it will give me true. If is it starts with small b? No, because it is a case sensitive. So my output should be false. Ends with B? No, my output will be false. Ends with A? Yes. So output should be true. Let's just compare how it is. Replace banana A with O. My output is bonono. Substring 1 starts from 1 position till end. Anana here. 1 to 4, that is 4 minus 1, that is 3. 1 to 3 characters A and A. Starts with, ends with, yes, starts with yet true. Then A, it is false. Ends with B, capital B, no, it is false. And ends with A, it's true. So have you understood all these functions? Let's move to another functions. Now let's start to another functions, compare and equals function. String str2 is hello and str3 is defined as capital hello. Another string str4 is created as miss. And now I want to compare. Let's first understand compare and then we will go to compare to ignore case. Now this str3 is hello and if I compare to str4, it gives a lexicographic comparison. If both the strings are same, it will give me output as 0. If not, it will check. Now see, each lexicographic means each character it will take. Suppose this first character is H and next is miss. First character M. So difference between H and M. So H comes before and M later. So the actual value of this integer value of H is small compared to M. So how many letters? H, I, J, K, L, M, 5 letters. It is behind. So value, so it will be my minus 5. But if I do string compare str4 first compared to str3, then this miss or M come first. M is having larger integer value. So my output over will be plus 5. Now if I do the str2 compare to ignore case. Now see, this is small hello. I will not compare the case. It will consider as same. So hello, small hello, event with capital hello, all will be same. So if the compare function gives me same if the strings are same. So here compare to ignore case will come gives me value as 0. So you got it. Compare to, if I come hello first and miss later, h comes first which is having less integer value, it will give me output as -5. If I give m first and h later, m is having more value, bigger value, so it will give me +5 output. Now equals. See, compare to functions returns integer value. If both the strings are same, it will give me 0. But equal function gives a boolean value. If strings are same, it will give me true. If strings are different, it will give me false. So now str2 and str3, are they equal? No. So it will give me false. But if I use the function equals ignore case, both will become ignore and my value same and my value will be true. So you got where it will be false if strings are different, false if same, it will give me true. Equals function returns boolean value. Now let's move, just try to understand, if I give a double equal, what is the difference between comparative equal to and equals function? Now this comparative equal function compares the actual location, reference value. So it will give me, if I convert this hello to capital hello and check this, though both are same string, my output will be false because it compares the address or location. But if I convert this hello to uppercase and then equal, it will give me true because this equal compares actual value. See, now both the output, first time it is false and second time it is true. Now let's move to understand concat function. Concat function simply adds two strings. So just if I give str3 first, concats with str4. What is my str3? Hello. And my str4 is miss. So my output will be simply hello miss. Just compare this. It is giving me concat str3 hello with miss. So my output is the hello miss. So syntax is str3.concat str4. That means concat function gives me string value. It returns string value. Okay. Now let's move to the last function, is a value of function. So this value of function is used to convert any integer, double, float, short or long variable value into a string. So for syntax is string dot value of, I have created integer n as 100, float integer as 100.5 float, or you can have a double variable. If I give just string dot value of function, I pass this integer but my return value will be string. So just if I run this, my output will be, it will give me string value 100 in double quotes and here 100.5. So this will work as a string and I can use any string functions on it. It will give me length of this entire integer. Okay, God, hope you have understood all string functions. All the best for your exam.